Welcome back, everybody. And today we're going to go over the cheapest way to kind of like max out your uh, basically armor, smithing and stuff like that. So I highly recommend to just stick with the outfitting store for upgrading your armor, because if you go to the blacksmith area or the blacksmithing area, it's way more expensive to do that than it is to craft this, and you get way more quantity, you get way more epics, you get way more legendary epics, and then like lots of stuff that you get, right? So, and you can make more quantity, right? So like with crafting this, like I gained like 10 levels. What I usually do is that I go to the trading post, I put bid orders for very cheap. So say if silk threads were going for 20 gold, I would put a bid for like five. No, not 20 gold, like 20 cents. I'll put it for 5 cents or something like that, and like it actually gets bought up pretty easily because people are farming it. They just want to get rid of it out of their inventory. They don't have any use for it. So when you come in and you buy it, it's like, well, at least they're making gold right away. So really good idea just to do that way, because like, you know what, if you're paying like literally like really cheap prices, like 15 cents cheaper, is like you might as well put those bid orders, and it's cheaper for you. And you basically leave it in the trading post for like 14 days. Most likely they'll get filled. Like there'll be times in the market where it'll be very expensive and then it goes very cheap, very expensive and then very cheap. Like I think things are just going to just keep on going, getting a little bit cheaper with a few items. Fiber on my server is going for 7 cents. I put a bid order for a penny and that actually got filled, so just keep that in mind. You can really, and you could turn that around for a profit, right? So like say if you got for a penny, you could sell for 10 pennies, right? So really good way of making profit as well. And then also when you basically salvage this, you get at least 1 to 2 silk cloths back, right? This takes 4, so you're getting at least 25 to 50% back, so it's a really good investment. And then getting the leather is very cheap as well. So the rawhide on my server right now is going for like 5 cents. So again, put another bid order for 5 cents for 1 penny. I mean 1 to 2 pennies. People will eventually just sell it to you because they just want to make the quick buck, which is really nice. I had that happen quite a few times. So, and then you can turn that around for a profit, because you could make coarse leather, which is a lot more on my server. So I think they're going for like 50 cents to like 70 cents. So it's like you could just like, even if you don't craft the stuff, but mind you, you do want to craft this stuff because like it's actually very cheap. So you're just getting fiber, upgrading that, and then you have to get silk, you put a bid for that. And then wire fiber is super cheap as well. Wire fiber is just like a penny now, because like people just like, it's not really that useful, so people sell it for pennies, and you can always get that for a good deal, right? So you're paying pennies to basically level this up. And then lastly, you're going to need iron for that, and iron's a pennies too. You're not spending like 5 to 20 gold on certain stuff. Like if you were to go blacksmithing, I can easily spend like 50 gold just to make one, sort of, depending on like what I'm crafting. Like it could be really expensive really quickly. Like all the gloves I'm making, I could actually sell some of them, like the epics, for a decent price, like maybe 50 gold, maybe 50 gold, I would say. So you could get that money back, you get quite a few of your coins back. But I don't have the space to resell those gloves. I might just disenchant it, because like I just have crafting materials all over my storage and stuff like that. So yeah, it's a really good way of actually making money in this way. So cheapest way to get your armor smithing up all the way like to max level, whenever there's like the next tier gloves, just upgrade that, and it's just gonna get you higher and higher. And like, 500 gear score is not too bad to buy, right? So yeah, it's actually really good. So I'm just gonna let the video play out. You can see all the epics I'm getting, all the rares I'm getting, and yeah, you can enjoy. And I'll be talking about basically the gear that I use at the very end, because some of the gear actually helps you get a little bit more better gear score. So especially I think it's like the earring or the amulet will help you get more gear score. Therefore you get more epics, rares, epics and rares. So yeah. All right, so we're pretty much done, and basically we got like at least 10 levels, which is actually fairly decent because, like, you know what, to level up once you go past 150 is actually very difficult and it costs a lot of resources. So I highly recommend, like, if you're going out in the world, farm some silk, some fiber, some wire fiber. You know, it's really gonna like help you out with this. I do recommend going to Morningdale if you guys want to go there. Very good spot for farming. So you're going to get so much silk, so much wire fiber, not too much wire fiber, more silk and just normal fiber. So if you guys like this video, like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video.